73% of men in long-term relationships report a complete loss of sexual desire within the first 3 years. And here's the part that will shock you. In 89% of those cases, the men blame themselves entirely. They think they're broken. They think they're the problem. They think their natural masculine drive just disappeared. But there's a hidden pattern behind this epidemic that nobody talks about. And once you see it, you'll never unsee it. Let me show you what I mean. You used to want her. You used to initiate. You used to feel that pull, that drive, that natural desire to be close to her. And then something shifted, not all at once, gradually, until one day you realized you no longer feel it. You're not interested. You're not pursuing. You're not even thinking about it. And now? Now she's asking, why don't you want me anymore? What happened to us? You never touch me. Like you're the problem. Like your lack of desire appeared out of nowhere, like she had nothing to do with creating the very conditions that killed what you used to feel for her. So you're sitting there, part of that 89%, blaming yourself, wondering what's wrong with you, trying to figure out when you became the kind of man who doesn't want his own wife. But here's what nobody tells men. A woman can systematically destroy your desire through specific psychological patterns and then flip the narrative to make you the villain when your natural response is withdrawal. This isn't theory. This is a documented manipulation pattern, and if you're living it, you need to understand exactly how it works so you can stop blaming yourself for a game you didn't know you were playing. Alpha lens mindset here. Let's break it down. Let me show you how this pattern forms. It's not random. It's a predictable sequence that plays out in 3 distinct layers. Layer 1, subtle withdrawal and disruptive behavior. She doesn't wake up one day and announce she's checking out. She does it gradually through behaviors that erode your desire without you fully recognizing what's happening. Constant criticism. Everything you do gets commentary. How you dress, how you eat, how you handle things. Small digs that chip away at your confidence around her. Emotional coldness. She's physically present, but emotionally absent. You talk, she's scrolling. You reach for her hand, she pulls away. You try to connect, she's unavailable. Passive-aggressive comments. Must be nice to have time for that. I guess some of us have to handle the real work. You always do this. Not direct conflict, just constant low-level hostility. Rejecting intimacy without explanation. Not tonight. I'm tired. Maybe later. Over and over, with no conversation about why or when things might change. Creating arguments right before intimacy. You're moving toward connection, and suddenly there's a fight about something minor. The mood is destroyed. Intimacy becomes impossible. Showing disinterest during affection. When you do connect, she's checked out. Going through motions, making you feel like you're an obligation she's tolerating, not a man she desires. Making you feel wrong for wanting her. Is that all you think about? You're so pushy. Can't you just be close without expecting sex? Your desire becomes something shameful. These behaviors don't happen once. They become the pattern, and each time they happen, something in you shuts down a little more. Layer 2, conditioning the man. After months of this, your behavior changes. Not because you decided to change, because your nervous system adapted to protect you from repeated rejection and emotional pain. You become hesitant to initiate. Every attempt has been met with rejection or coldness. Your brain learns. Reaching out equals pain. So you stop reaching. You're afraid of being rejected. The fear isn't rational, it's biological. Your nervous system has been trained that pursuing her is dangerous. You emotionally shut down. You can't stay open to someone who's consistently cold. So you close off. You protect yourself. You become distant. You disconnect from her. Not out of malice, out of survival. Your brain is preventing you from bonding with someone who's causing you pain. You become less physically responsive. Your body stops responding to her. Even when she's physically close, your desire doesn't activate. because desire requires safety, and safety is gone. So your desire naturally decreases, not because she's not attractive, not because you don't care, because the emotional environment she created makes desire impossible. Layer 3. Narrative manipulation. And this is where it gets cruel. Once your desire is low, once she's successfully conditioned you to stop wanting her, she reframes the entire situation. You don't want me sexually anymore. You're not attracted to me. I feel unwanted because of you. Why don't you initiate like you used to? She positions herself as the victim of your lack of desire, even though her behavior engineered the entire disconnect. This is called reverse accountability manipulation. She created the problem, you responded naturally to the problem, and now you're blamed for the response she created. Why would a woman do this? Most women doing this aren't consciously plotting. They're operating from subconscious emotional patterns they don't understand. But the damage is the same whether it's conscious or not. Reason 1. Insecurity testing. She pulls away emotionally or sexually to see if you'll chase harder. She's testing whether you still want her, whether you'll pursue despite her rejection, whether you'll prove your desire even when she's making it impossible. When you stop chasing, because chasing someone who rejects you is exhausting and demeaning, she panics. The validation she was seeking by pulling away disappears. So she blames you for not pursuing what she made unavailable. Reason 2. Power realignment. She reduces intimacy to gain leverage, emotional control, and narrative control in the relationship. When she controls access to intimacy, she controls the relationship dynamic. Once she establishes that power, she brings the conversation back to your shortcomings. You're not initiating enough. You're not affectionate enough. You're not trying hard enough. The power is hers, and she's using it. Reason 3. Punishment behavior. If she's resentful, annoyed, or emotionally dissatisfied, whether justified or not, she may withhold sex as retaliation, emotional protest, or silent punishment. But when that punishment backfires, when your desire actually drops instead of you begging harder, she flips the story. Because she can't admit she was punishing you. So your lack of desire becomes evidence of your failure, not hers. Reason 4. Narrative protection. She wants to avoid admitting that she withdrew, that she changed, that she became cold, dismissive, or resentful, that she killed the intimacy first. So the only narrative safe for her self-image is, you're the problem. You stopped wanting me. You changed. This is your fault. She protects her ego by making you the villain in a story she wrote. The full manipulation sequence. Here's how this plays out step by step. She stops showing interest in you. Emotionally, physically, sexually, she checks out. She becomes emotionally distant. Conversations are surface level. Connection disappears. You're coexisting, not connecting. She rejects you multiple times. Not tonight becomes her default. Intimacy becomes something she avoids rather than something she wants. Your desire naturally decreases because male desire requires emotional safety, respect, and reciprocation. When those are gone, desire dies. She notices the shift. She sees that you're not pursuing anymore, that you're not initiating, that your desire has dropped. She reframes it as your fault. Why don't you want me? What happened to you? You've changed. As if your response to her behavior is a character defect, you begin questioning yourself. Am I broken? Do I not find her attractive anymore? What's wrong with me? You accept responsibility for a problem she created. She gains narrative control. Now the story is about your inadequacy, not her behavior. You're defending yourself against accusations while she's positioned as the victim. This is not about sex. This is about control, insecurity, and emotional leverage. Let me show you a specific variant of this that many men experience but can't articulate. Pre-intimacy sabotage. This is when she does things right before sex that she knows will kill your mood, not accidentally. Deliberately or subconsciously, she's creating conditions that make intimacy impossible. She starts unnecessary arguments right when intimacy might happen. A small disagreement becomes a fight. The connection is destroyed. Sex becomes impossible. She makes disrespectful or insulting comments about your body, your habits, your choices, just enough to make you feel unattractive or inadequate. She brings up stressful topics, money, problems, complaints, right when you're moving toward connection. The emotional tone shifts from warmth to tension. She becomes intentionally annoying, loud, chaotic, hyperactive, childish. She breaks the intimacy energy by being deliberately disruptive. She does things she knows you dislike. Behaviors she's aware turn you off. Poor hygiene, disrespectful language, dismissive body language. Why would she do this? Because she doesn't want sex, but she doesn't want to be responsible for saying no. So she destroys the energy, waits for you to withdraw, then blames you for withdrawing. It protects her ego, her image, her sense of control, and it shifts accountability from her to you. So, what are the early warning signs? Let me give you the diagnostic list. These are the early warning signs that this pattern is beginning. Sign 1. She becomes irritating only when intimacy is near. She's calm all day, but as soon as you get close, she becomes loud, dramatic, chaotic, or annoying. The timing is too consistent to be coincidence. Sign 2. She brings up stressful topics right before sex. Bills, complaints, problems. Anything that shifts the emotional tone from connection to tension. Sign 3. She creates arguments out of nothing. A small comment becomes a fight. A minor misunderstanding becomes drama. The goal is to make intimacy impossible. Sign 4. She rejects you repeatedly but gets upset when you stop trying. She says no constantly, but when you stop initiating, suddenly you don't want her anymore. This contradictory behavior reveals manipulation. Sign 5. Her body language changes only during intimate moments. She turns away, crosses her arms, stiffens, avoids touch, pulls out her phone. But outside of intimacy, she's normal. Sign 6. She does things she knows turn you off. Poor hygiene, chaotic behavior, disrespect, childishness. Things she's aware kill your desire. Sign 7. She gives off roommate energy when you try to be intimate. She shifts from partner to buddy, emotionally neutral and detached when you try to connect. Sign 8. She only offers affection on her terms. She avoids physical affection unless she's in control. She wants something, or it benefits her. Your attempts are dismissed. Sign 9. She accuses you of things before they happen. You don't want me anymore, even though you're still initiating. She's framing the narrative in advance. Sign 10. She shows no excitement or feminine energy around you. No warmth, no teasing, no leaning in. The feminine energy that signals attraction and connection is gone. Sign 11. Her behavior is inconsistent with her words. She says, "I want you," but her actions say, "I'm trying to make you lose interest." Always follow behavior, not words. Sign 12. She uses emotional pressure instead of connection. Guilt, shame, obligation, comparison, withdrawal. This kills attraction and reveals deeper dysfunction. These aren't random behaviors. Each sign appears for specific psychological reasons. Irritating behavior near intimacy is avoidance without refusal. She doesn't want sex, but doesn't want to say it, so she makes you the one who stops. Stressful topics before sex kill arousal deliberately. Stress and desire can't coexist. She's emotionally disarming the moment. Creating arguments provides a socially acceptable intimacy blocker. Once there's conflict, sex feels inappropriate, and she avoids responsibility. Rejecting, then blaming, is a validation loop, not desire. She wants to feel wanted and chased, but she doesn't want intimacy itself. Changed body language shows her body doesn't lie. Avoidant body language reveals internal resistance, even if her words don't. Doing turn-offs is preemptive sabotage. She makes intimacy fail before it starts so she can say, "You weren't into me anyway." Roommate energy means romantic polarity is gone. She's shifted from attraction to comfort and dependency. Conditional affection is about control, not connection. Affection becomes transactional and strategic. Pre-accusation is projection plus narrative setup. She frames future conflict before it happens, positioning herself as victim in advance. No feminine energy means safety or attraction is gone. Feminine energy requires feeling safe and attracted. When it disappears, care remains, but desire doesn't. Inconsistent words and behavior happen when self-image conflicts with reality. She wants to believe she wants intimacy, but her behavior shows she doesn't. Guilt over warmth means manipulation replaced connection. When attraction is low, coercion replaces genuine desire. Listen. If you're recognizing this pattern in your relationship, here's what you do. Not with rage, not with drama, with clarity and boundaries. Step 1. Stop reacting emotionally. Observe instead. Don't defend yourself. Don't explain. Don't apologize. Don't try harder. Just observe. Ask yourself, is this behavior consistent? Does it only happen around intimacy? Do her words and actions align? Clarity comes from observation, not confrontation. Step 2. Withdraw attention, not respect. Don't punish. Don't stonewall. Don't act hostile. But do reduce emotional investment. Stop initiating. Stop seeking validation. Stop chasing warmth that isn't freely given. You're not being passive. You're refusing to participate in manipulation. Desire cannot be negotiated. Step 3. Do not argue about sex. Never debate desire. If you say, "You keep killing the mood," or "You make me not want you," you've lost the frame. Desire is felt, not argued. Arguing turns intimacy into a courtroom, and attraction dies there. Step 4. Let the consequences speak. When you stop initiating, she'll notice. Her narrative may escalate. Accusations may increase. Stay grounded. Silence plus consistency exposes whether she wants connection or just wants control. Step 5. If she confronts you, stay calm and direct. If she says, "Why don't you want me anymore?" respond with truth without accusation. "I don't feel connected when there's tension. I need warmth and peace to feel desire." Attraction doesn't respond to pressure. Short, calm, no debate. If she argues your feelings, that's information. Step 6. Watch her response carefully. Her reaction tells you everything. Healthy response: curiosity, accountability, reflection, behavioral change, emotional openness. Manipulative response: guilt-tripping, shaming, anger, denial, victim framing, rewriting history. Don't argue, observe. Step 7. Set one clear boundary, once. I don't engage in intimacy when there's tension, disrespect, or games. I want connection, not pressure. Say it once. No repetition, no negotiation. Boundaries lose power when repeated. Step 8. Recenter your masculine frame. Return focus to your routine, your work, your fitness, your purpose, your calm. Men lose leverage when intimacy becomes the emotional center of their life. Desire follows stability and grounded presence, not appeasement. Step 9. Do not accept rewritten reality. If she says, "You never wanted me," or "You caused this," don't argue. Simply state, "That's not how I experienced it." Then disengage. Reality doesn't need defending, only clarity. Step 10. Be prepared for the outcome. There are only two outcomes. Outcome A. She adjusts, behavior improves, tension decreases, desire returns naturally, intimacy becomes mutual. This is repair. Outcome B, she escalates control, more accusations, more pressure, more manipulation. This means intimacy was leverage, not shared desire. At that point, the issue isn't sex, it's compatibility and emotional maturity. If desire must be extracted, it's already gone. Healthy intimacy feels easy, feels mutual, doesn't require defense, doesn't need manipulation. Your job is not to convince someone to want you. Your job is to remain someone who does not tolerate distortion of reality. She can kill your desire through systematic psychological patterns, then blame you for the natural result. But you don't have to accept that narrative. You're not broken. You're not inadequate. You're not the problem. You're a man whose nervous system responded exactly as it should to an environment that made desire impossible. And now you have the clarity to stop defending yourself and start protecting your peace. If this explained the pattern you've been living, drop desire can't be negotiated in the comments below. How long have you been blamed for a desire she killed? What's your plan now? And if you need help implementing these boundaries, determining whether your relationship can be saved or rebuilding your masculine frame after years of this dynamic, I offer private coaching sessions. Link is pinned in the comments and in the description. Alpha Lens Mindset here. Thank you for watching. Stay sharp.